do a really quick session on a big promotion that's happening on GMAT Club starting next week. It's called the Heroes of Timer. For those of you who joined Game of Timers last year, this should be pretty familiar with you. But I wanted to just take a few minutes to walk through how the competition is going to be, take any questions. We have been getting a ton of registration, and registrations close pretty soon. So I wanted to make sure this is on everybody's radar. And a lot of prizes of over $20,000. So I wanted to make sure everybody gets a chance to win those, everybody gets a chance to play, and also improve their GMAT score, because that's the main goal. But the main goal could also be just win great prizes. So if you go to the GMAT Club homepage, it's plastered all over. So just go to the Heroes of Timers promo page. So it will open the big thread. So from here on, it's fairly straightforward. So I created a new profile because I'm already signed up, because why won't I play Heroes of Timers? I've only taken the GMAT like 4 times. So that's it. You join the competition here. This is a team-based competition. And again, if you have been on Game of Timers last year, it's going to be really familiar. But if you haven't, it's going to be a team-based competition, and you are trying to get your team to win the prize. Because if you are in the winning team, you have a ton of different bonuses. And I'll get to that in a quick minute. So click this and you'll be able to, I'm in Avengers, which is great. There are 4 different teams. So we have we have Avengers, we have Justice League, we have X-Men, and we have Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm not sure if we have copyrights to those, but it's going to be a lot of fun. And so let's take a look at basically how you want to participate. I'm going to go to Game of Timers in a bit, but what will happen is moderators and Buñuel will post questions on a daily basis. There'll be 4 questions throughout the day, and the questions will show up here on this page. So make sure to get this page bookmarked, visit multiple times in the day. And the GMAT Club timer has been very, very popular tool to not only see how much time you take to answer a question, but also keep them logged in, make sure you can go back to them if you have answered the question wrong. The timer is like a really useful automatic error log tool. And this timer is also doubly useful because that's going to decide whether you win or not in this game. So every single time you see a new question, start the timer, then make sure you're answering right or wrong. If you get it wrong, that's not a problem. There are a ton of questions to set it right. And then the more you answer right and the more you explain your answers, the better chances of you to win the competition. And by the way, Aswin, I can totally see your question. Feel free to keep asking me questions. I'll get to all of them in just a bit. But I also want to look at what are the prizes that are available. So we have over $20,000 worth of prizes. So we have prizes that are full-blown courses, like courses from Veritas Prep, Math Revolution, Crank Verbal. We also have courses from tutors. So GMAT Ninja, who has been extremely popular both on YouTube and on GMAT Club, will throw away his very expensive tutoring packages. So you could win those. And you also have the option of selecting your own price so that it's not random. And if you really work hard, you can choose what you win at the end. So a ton of prizes, lots of GMAT Club tests as well. And we started registration last week. So we're almost finishing up. On Monday, our registrations will close. So Monday is the last day to throw your hat in for the competition. And then our competition will actually start on that same day. So now we will have questions every day, but we have some tricks here. So most of the questions will be on GMAT Club, right? So you'll have links here, but there'll be some bonus questions which you can only have access to if you follow the GMAT Club Instagram channel. So go ahead and follow the GMAT Club Instagram channel. We also post question of the day there, and also links to like various things, interviews and profiles and all of that stuff. But we will also surprise you with questions on the Instagram stories. So if you want to get those bonus questions and you can earn points from those questions as well, make sure to follow the GMAT Club Instagram page and check occasionally, because we are not going to tell you when the questions are going to come. Yeah, somebody sinister made this plan. But we have to keep checking and make sure you hit the questions once they arrive. Also, finally, you also need the GMAT Club mobile app because the Instagram questions, it'll be a lot better if you follow the GMAT Club app. So download that app. It's super simple. It lets you access the forum from your phone, gets you notifications. I'm sure most of you have the app already. But if you don't, it's a click away, either from the App Store or Play Store. Just get it, register, or if you have registered already, sign in so that once those links come on Instagram, and you can just hop right in. Awesome. So we are going to get this competition through 2 whole weeks, and then on September 8th, we will have all the winners announced. Okay. So this is just a quick page on who are our prizes, but I also want to do a quick debrief on how you can earn points. So again, this is all on this page, so you can just go and take a look. But doing a video might as well. So the minimum points is by taking the question correctly, right? So you take the timer and you take the question as soon as it gets there. But you can only get the points if you answer the question within 24 hours, because the next day starts and new questions come in. So you can't have, you can't answer a 5-day-old question. Well, you can, you just won't get the points for that, right? So, and then you also have bonus questions, right? And you have bonus ways of earning points. So one of the bonus ways of earning points is actually taking the timer and answering it right within the first hour of the question being posted. So that's one way you can earn more points. Also, if you post an explanation, on the forum, and within that same time frame, but this time you need to be able to do it within 5 minutes. And if you post an explanation, and if you're right, you get 10 more points. And you get a lot more points if experts and moderators and Bunuel actually likes your explanation, and you get 100 points. You get 10 times the amount of points you would take if you were taking the timer, if Bunuel or other moderators like your explanation. So make sure your explanation is to the point, it answers the question, it tells everybody else why the other answer choices are wrong. So make sure you get that. And then if you use those questions and timers from the app, you definitely will get even more points. You get 10 points each. So, it's almost like you're answering them twice and getting credit for them twice. And finally, if you answer a ton of questions in one day, then you get 50 more points. By the way, these don't have to be Heroes of Timer questions. These can be any questions within the forum except for reading comprehension. Awesome. However, we fully understand that, like a lot of people will give it all they have. So we will definitely cap the number of points we can get per question. So that's capped at 140, but I will say it'll be hard. It'll be hard to get that 140. And we also have a time ceiling on the maximum daily timer bonus that you can get. Awesome. A couple of quick rules. Please don't challenge moderator decisions. I'm not going to be a moderator. I'm going to be playing. But if the moderator decides to give a kudo and decides to not give a kudo, that's just their choice. They've been around the GMAT Club for a long time. We trust them to make that decision. And they're also a part of the community. It's not like we have hired moderators. They used to be regular users. They have been committed to the forum, and this is their time to shine. And another rule is that there'll be no moderators or experts or partners playing this. So all of you guys who are prepping for the GMAT, just regular users, you are the only ones actually playing this game. Finally, how do I find the questions? The questions will be here. They will also have a nice little logo of Iron Man next to them. So that will make the questions even more easily visible. And again, because a big part of this is to get those 100 points from kudos, you will not be able to see others' explanations. So you can't just copy someone else's, but they will be hidden only for 24 hours. So after the 24 hours, you'll get them again. Awesome. So that's pretty much it. I wanted to quickly also show you the game of timers from last year, so that you have an idea. Let me just quickly stop the screen share and start that again. All right, so as you can see, this was the last year's competition. A ton of people won prizes. So a ton of prizes like eGMAT, Manhattan GMAT, full courses, lots of, like quick burst courses. So these were all the people who won. It was challenging to distribute all these prizes, make sure who wins and all of that stuff. And because it's a team-based competition, if your team wins, everybody in that team gets GMAT Club tests. So that's pretty awesome. The top members from other teams also get top prizes. So, everybody is happy, and this is how it's going to be. Also, just so that you have an idea of how the questions are distributed, this is how it'll be done. So every single day you have questions like these. So definitely bookmark this page. It'll be helpful because you can always come back to this. Last year, Game of Timers was slightly longer, but so this year we have planned to squeeze it in like a shorter time frame so that nobody is burnt out. And as you can see, there are like 25 pages of posts. So everybody really loved the competition. All right, so that's all I wanted to chat about. I wanted to give you guys an idea of how it's going to be, but a couple of next steps. So definitely go to this page, and if you can't find this page, just go to the home page. It's all over the place, and there you are. Bookmark this page. That's super important. Download the app because you get bonus if you are using the app to answer questions. Um, Look at the GMAT Club Instagram channel. Follow that channel. Make sure you have access to GMAT Club stories and you're sort of familiar with that whole interface. Awesome. So that's pretty much it. By the way, this is if any of you still don't know, this is Bunyal's avatar. He is the biggest Avenger with the Infinity Gauntlet. Awesome. So that was from me. I wanted to check if anybody has questions. Let's see. How do I get to know in which team I will be? As you saw, like at the beginning of the video, I just clicked enter to join. I joined the Avengers team. So that's how you get to know. Fairly simple. But also, as you can see, as soon as you join a team, there will be a big banner right above your username. As you can see, Avengers is hiding BB's face. Um, awesome. So I don't see any other question. I think we're good to go. I'm excited to see how people solve questions, who wins, who doesn't. I will be participating as well, maybe not as actively as everybody else, but I already followed the GMAT Club Instagram channel. I already have the app. So I feel well prepped for this. And also, this video is going to be forever, so you can go back and watch it if you missed anything. The only thing that I would like to remind you, tomorrow, I'm interviewing another GMAT Club user who scored a 740 on his third attempt. So make sure to join that. It's going to be at 9 a.m. Pacific. So basically the same time. So make sure to tune in for that tomorrow. And then the week after, I'm going to do some live essay editing where I will look at the prompt from this year's business school and we will write essays together. We will follow a framework, and I'm going to teach you how to really crack into an essay of any business school as long as it's a behavioral situational essay. Awesome. So thank you all so much for joining. Make sure to register and get your hat in the game. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, exactly in 24 hours. Thanks. Bye.